Our first game of the season was against one of the best and most dominant teams of this season. They started off taking a goal against us, and we came back with Kibas and Gano scoring a second goal. They weren't done just yet. Well, their name Yokohama Marinos, I think. Yuka Hori scores a goal and right back in it. Then Gano passes it to Sarachi, who scores the third and winning goal. We continue our good form by battering another team. Gano again over his head. Beautiful play there. Sarachi to Kiba, and Kiba passes it. So what a team play here. Looks like Sarate and Gano are best scorers here. Nil for us. Completely battering them, just getting across, and that is such a bad foul, but we take advantage and score again. And fourth and fifth goals from Gano again. What a legend. So yeah, with that start to the season, a very clean February, winning every single game, only conceding one goal in February against Yokohama Marine. Best teams, very surprising. And we started off this March. The season runs through February to December. So March we just barely won Fujita, and then we beat Mito, won the cup, and then we beat J1. We currently sat in first place, but let's go into our transfers because most of that is due to our transfers. A lot of transfers. Let me see this guy. I don't think so. He was already. Yeah. So my signing started off with this guy was already prearranged. This guy also was arranged. Did I buy you guys? No. My first signing was this guy here, Filippo Melag, who, he's a great player, Italian, looks good, and 4 appearances, 2 goals, assists, 7.9 average rating. That's insane. We bought Kamada from Crystal Palace, 2 appearances, 7 average rating. We bought Takeda on a free. I didn't buy this guy. Came in before. Yokyun is another player who is, playing cups. Someone that I want to loan potentially. I think he'll get a game. And we bought Kiba for 6.5 million, our biggest signing. I just thought this guy was too good to hold back, and he's already proven me right with 3 assists. Look at his acceleration, his agility, both feet, runs the ball often. He looks phenomenal. 18-year-old. Then we bought Gano for 32k. Bison player. I looked up for a striker that had a big jumping and heading and good finishing, and he had that. So I decided to bring him in from Casapia, Portugal League. Games, 5 goals. He's been absolutely job. Fortunately, he has picked up an his recent game and is out for a while. And we bought another young player who I think has potential. And then we bought Mean, who one of those midfielders who has been classy. This guy's a bargain for 900k. He looks phenomenal. He's only gonna get better. And we bought Radif, another striker. His heading is good. Jumping is okay. 6 foot, but he's decent enough in the league. So then we sign anyone else? No. We sold some players. Found out some players. The tactic is the same. We have some players that I can't get registered. Oh, they did get registered. So it's just bugged, I guess. They were saying they were registered, but now with Gano being injured, we still have King Radif top. Our team is very solid. I think we have strengthened the team a lot. We were predicted to finish in 8th this time around, so definitely a stronger team. It's very good to see, and let's see what we can do with this. As we can see, Yokohama is scheduled to be 3rd, Gamba 2nd, Kashima, Handlers in 1st. Let's see what we can do in this first season in Japan. So far, so good. continue our good form, even though Gano was injured, with Saraka really stepping up and Radif. Let's see what happens. Meligoni also scoring his first goal. We won 3-0 this game. Radif scoring his first, very impressive. Another game where we managed to win with Radif scoring another goal, plus passing at Sarakate cuts in from the inside and wins to get the game. With that in mind, we have finished March off with a bang. We have a game today, but we have kept up the form, and our striker should be coming back. Let's see what happens. Come back in April. March wasn't the kindest month for us. Beating Nagoya 2-0 was our highlight of the month. 2 goals that were rather weird, but I'm happy overall because you will see here we haven't lost the game. We just drew against Gamba, drew against Antlers. This is the team predicted first. Gamba's predicted second. We have dropped 1, 2, 4, 6. Dropped a lot of points, but we are still in first. We're undefeated record. Teams behind us have lost more, but we have just been flawless at the back, not conceding. He seems to be back, but maybe his form isn't whatever it was. Gamba, Osaka, 2 teams from Osaka behind us. Where was this team predicted? It came out of nowhere. Oh, predicted 4th, so I mean, Antlers and Marinos not having a great start to the season, but I'm sure they will be able to bounce back. It is grabs, and with a month like this, still being undefeated means a lot for us, because it means that we're being very strong at the back, but we're also scoring goals. So let's see what happens in the remaining few months of the season. We carried our momentum from a bad month into some wins against some bottom tier teams. With Gano back and Santi back on form, started winning games again, demolishing opposition, but conceding some goals every now and then. But the positive from having Gano back is very overwhelming, and we ended the month losing 2 games. Our first 2 defeats. One is on the round of 16 first leg of the J Cup, so we only lost 1 time in the league, but we played at their house, so it's not super bad, but that means that we're still up there, currently sat in 2nd place, 1 game in hand, still quite a few games to be played, but we are doing pretty well, definitely doing what we wouldn't expect. And as we see, Osaka, the one that was predicted in 5th, is actually in 1st, with Yokohama Marinos coming back, sat in 3rd now, and the other Osaka is actually falling down quite a lot, and Antlers still down there. But we took games from Tokyo Verde, Red Diamonds, so our only defeat was against Yokohama, who are sat in 13th, but with having a great season, 1 defeat so far in the season, a lot more draws, but you know, we beat the team in 1st, so that was one of our wins, and now we're going to start the 2nd round robin. So halfway through the season, comfortably sat in the top 5, which will get championships spots to go into play in the league. We're kind of stuck on the round 16. It's going to be a tough bounce back. 2nd leg, we are playing against J Freely team here, so we should be able to win that. So let's see what happens. You know, a mixed bag of a month where we managed to win against some of the lower clubs again, with a few beautiful goals from our Japanese players. They also scored 1. but in the end, it was quite too late for them. And the third goal was from as well. So yeah, but a month where we were we struggled against S Pulse and they knocked us out of the J Cup round 16 as well. So they really got our number where we beat Diamond and lost to Yokohama Marinos at our house, and then we won a few more games, but we lost 2 games in the league, which with not many games remaining still keeps us in second. We are close to fighting. We're fighting for the title in this season. We're up there. Gano is the top scorer right now. Is he injured or he's only played 14 games? Like maybe he's picked up another injury and he's just come back or something. Yeah. Average rating, we're dominating. We're having a really good game, really good season. Still need to take it over the line though. And I mean, the top 4 is tight. S Post is up there now. S Post is a strong team apparently. I mean, they're predicted 16th, so they're as much overdoing their expectation as us. Their team is led by this player here who looks okay. Very odd, but a few months left. We're gonna come back in August and see what happened. Let's do it. Game against an important win here against the Antlers, who are a team that are very strong, but Kim gets his goals. Radif is also playing way better, but Kim is just performing to a very high level right now. Can you make a hat trick on the day? What a goal that was. Beautiful goal. But Antlers tried to come back, but it was just a bit too late and they fell short. 92nd minute they scored the second goal, but after being 4-0 down, it wasn't good enough. And these 2 months of very complicated. We lost to Osaka in the cup, so but we lost to both Osaka teams, one in the league and one in the cup. So we're out of the cups. All that we need to focus on is the league, which we have done a good job winning 3 out of 3 out of the 4 games, keeping us up there. And now we have taken the lead on goal difference. Osaka must have dropped games. Yep, draws to Antlers and S Pulse, drew with Tokyo, and now they're in trouble because this is a freeway horse fight. Horse is also having such a great season. Wow, they're really performing to a high level here. They play quarterfinals. They're still in a cup though. They do have some tough games coming up. So this is intense first season in Japan here. That we play some teams at the bottom of the table. Our hardest game is against Osaka. That is probably our hardest game. I really feel like if we keep winning our games against the lower table teams, we should be able to consolidate this win, because these teams still have to play against each other. They play against Marino. S Post play against Marinos, yeah, and the Antlers and Osaka. So there's tough games coming across, and the only tough game I have is against Osaka, the one on the top. So it's very close, very tight, but we'll see what happens. But he still hasn't come back to play, so it's a bit worrying. He's not playing as much, but we'll find out what happens. Winning 4-2 against Nago was an impressive result, but the other games going through were even tougher, and we couldn't quite manage to win every single game. But we had good performances, and that's what matters, and we kept it close. So we're gonna find out how close it is, but I'll show you guys. It is close. As you see Gano scoring a goal. I haven't seen him score in a while, so it's very great to see in a 4-2 win. But as you can see here, we lost to Gaba. We beat Antlers, obviously, as you guys know, and we had 2 good games here, and then we had 2 draws, which puts us in 2nd place behind Osaka, and it's a 2-man title fight now with Antlers really clawing back here. Let's see the past positions from Antlers, because they were not there. They were in 8th, and now they're in 3rd. What a push they're having! 61 points from 8th to 3rd. That is close, maybe the closest fight from 8th to 3rd I've ever seen on Football Manager, and I mean, how many games are left? There's 4 games left, and the crucial one is we play against each other. The next game is the biggest game. Who wins this game wins the league. I'm pretty certain. They only play bottom feeders. Kobe is also a hard game for them. And for us, we play Yokohama, who is down there. We also have some lower tier games. And we play them at our stadium, Sapporo Stadium. We play 2 games at home and 1 game away. They play 4 games and 2 are at home, 2 are away. So yeah, it's gonna be. We play 2 at home and 2 away as well, but we play the crucial game against them at home. So we're going to find out what happens in that crucial game. Let's see. And our date with Osaka started on the 2nd minute as Huno scored for them, and we were in trouble. But in the 25th minute, Kiba crossed it in, and Radif caught it and scored the equalizer. On the 36th minute, we started pushing up the pitch again, and Gano scored the winner, and that meant that we were so much closer to winning the league. And then we have won 2 games since then, beating Yokohama away, and then beating Hiroshima, who is also another team. So in the last game, 1 game remaining in the season, 81 to 80 points. Chaos ensued, and we're going to find out what happens. And the final game of the season, final day, has begun as we start the match. We're actually in the game this time. Can Grant win the title in Japan in his 1st season? It's also a highlight for us, and it could be positive, but they get the ball, steal it away from us. Can we take the ball back? Doesn't look like it, but it looks like they go a bit too far. And we take the ball back, possession, and looks like Kim might be injured. So actually crosses it back, just about cannot finish the goal there. It's a corner. Did anything come of this corner? I think so. Kim is injured, so I might have to change him out somewhat soon. Give him at least 25 minutes, maybe he can do something. But very tough for us to have an injury so early on. We have a free kick that leads to nothing. So what is the... I want to see the... How do I see that? So right now we would be lifting the title. Meligoni with free kick here. Can he score it? Off the bar, but it goes in. Choi gets a rebound, and that puts us in the lead, and currently we are lifting the trophy. How crazy would that be? And wow, come on, things are going super well. We're gonna take out Kim, but we're gonna put Kana in. And right now, straight highlight from kickoff. It's a kickoff for them, but they lose the ball straight away. Can we play it from the back? Looks like it. Looks like we're creating momentum. Ball over the top for sack. That was offside. He just came on, and if he scored that, that would be the goal to end. But he was offside. The results, it's 1-1 at the other camp. Free kick, corner, sorry. And can we score from this corner? Keeper just deflects it. Still 1-1 at their stadium. So, they have a player sent off, which means very likely that they won't score a goal. But we need to keep this lead regardless. But they score a goal, and now we are in somewhat some trouble. We're sweating here. This could be 1 on goal difference, or it can go down to the wire. We're gonna make a substitution here. Our player is really tired, so we're gonna put fresh blood in. See if we can get the squad flowing. Sana is no, don't have anyone. Put Chino in. Okay, let's see if these substitutions can make the game. Currently, we're still lifting the title, but that doesn't mean that we'll keep the title. Oh, they have taken the lead against our opponent in second, so we just need to keep this result. And 90, 91, 92. Oh, they have a free kick. This could be dangerous. We need to get the ball out of there. Do not let them score. If they score, this could be very damaging for us. And they score. Oh, is he offside? Please? It got disallowed, and that means that we are again in the lead of the trophy, and that is it. We are champions of Japan on our first season. Grant, amazingly, wow. Grant, he offended some of the players, but wow, what a win. What a way to do it. Even if we lost that game, we're still being crowned champions. But S-Pulse were up there in third at one point, and they finished in 9th. That's how tight this battle was. I mean, it still is tight. From 6th to 3rd is 1 point difference, so 1 game difference. We lift the trophy, and I am super proud. And wow, they're jubilant about the assistant coach. It was me. That's something that I want to fix in the game. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do now, but we are the champions, and supporters, their favorite person out. I mean, thank you very much. Like one of my players, but but they don't seem to like much. But that is how it ends. We have won the J League, and in fabulous fashion as well. Let's go. Is Grant gonna stay in Japan for another season after winning the league? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. He might be looking for a new job. Does look very good. His level of discipline, people management, motivating, working with youngsters has been growing. His history, his CV is growing, and his reputation now is growing as well. His world reputation is nearly half the way there. Current reputation is getting to 8,000. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Will he, keep this up? Will we move to the next team and do even better? Will we stay in the J League? We gotta find a new job if we want to leave. So you guys are gonna find out in the next episode. Thank you for watching. After winning the league with Sapporo, Grant decided to resign to look for a better club, as he felt like he was better than that, and he wanted to get a new position. So Will Grant get a better job. His reputation now is 7,000, 4.5 world reputation, and he's had a very good time winning a trophy in the JE1 League, winning a trophy in the Varana National League, getting promoted from League 2. Will a team come and pick him up? We will find out. UD Oriverinense, the team that sat in last place in Liga Portugal, has given an offer for us. The team in 17 also came to us. Casapia rejected us. We're going to join this club. They have bank balance. They're not in negative like Maritimo, and their players are worse, but maybe, just maybe, Grant can do the impossible and manage. I want to sign a 1-year contract though. Okay, we're just gonna join 2-year contract, but we're gonna try and save them from relegation and then leave. Yeah, spend time away from soccer, club soccer. He has showed the fans plenty of questions. We've faced the media. Lifted the trophy, replaced the previous. Favorite. Only 5 games left. 5 games left, and we are how many points away? We are 5 points away with 5 games left. Maybe we can survive. We do have some tough games. Our next game is against Benfica. We have Casapia. We have Boa Vista. We have some really tough games coming up. But we need to hope that the club ahead of us just barely. Santa Clara also has a tough schedule. Let's have a look for their schedule. Porto, Benfica, Victoria. They have just as bad of a schedule. But they have drawn with Porto here, which helps them, but they're playing Taça Portugal semi-final, and they're going to the final, so they're not playing Porto. But be interesting to see what happens. Can we keep them up? It is a tough challenge, but Grant, he decided to take on this challenge because he does never backs out from a fight. And to be honest, I wanted Grant to have some job. I didn't want him to be jobless for too long. So I wanted him to, bounce back straight away and get a job to grow his reputation. Because staying out of a job will definitely not let us. So we're probably going to maybe let's go wing play. Operate outside. This formation works perfectly for what I want to go for. I want to play complete wing backs on the side. I want to play Segundo Volante. I want to play a ball winning. And I'll play 2 wingers. And what type of striker are you? 6 foot. Heading is decent. Yeah, let's have you be a target forward. I think that could work well. Very big squad though, I will say. I do not want you on attack. I want you as a wide centre back. I want you as a wide centre back. Okay, I do want us to play overlapping runs wide. That is true. Split flanks, yeah. Good pass on trap in. No, I want to trap in. No. Possession is being lost. I want to counter a lot of instructions though. Yeah, so let's see what we can do with this formation, and hopefully it works out for us. Let's see what happens. 5 games for Grant to save one of the lowest ranked teams in League Portugal. Let's see what happens. Our first game in charge was against Benfica, where we took the lead within 8 minutes, but they equalized in the 10th minute with a Johnston goal. And then we scored our second in the 37th minute with a beautiful goal from Jaime. And then they equalized again within minutes with João Rigo. What a beautiful goal, going past players. Then we scored a third because we really wanted this win. And they equalized within minutes again. So, yeah. And it was a really big mistake by my goalkeeper there. And very tough. But we had another game at home that we shocked Boavista with Masca scoring the first goal before Masca getting the ball back and scoring his second goal. And then a short corner routine that Grant has been practicing with the team. Eric gets up in the head and scores a third, and then Masca closed it out with his fourth goal. Beautiful display, and this was a result that tried to keep us in. Have we maintained the team in the League One? Continued our good form on the 68th minute, scoring our first goal away from home against PM, with Cardoso scoring a second. And our team started scoring on all cylinders, with Masca pairing up regularly with the team. They scored an 86-minute consolation goal, but Thiago Silva wanted to get that fourth and final goal to round it up. A very good performance by the team. Will this be enough? Find out. A final day where we scored from a penalty with Cardoso before Casapia on the 7th minute equalized, and we were in trouble. What did that mean for us? Because we weren't exactly, it was tight, and this final game was a decisive game. We had to win or draw and hope for results to go in our favor. But have they gone in our favor? Results somewhat went in our favor, as we managed to finish in 16th in the regular season, which meant we had to play in the playoff, which the first leg finished 1-1, but when we went to their house, it was a close affair, both teams wanting to stay and get promoted, and it went down to penalties after an exciting game of scoring with 6 goals altogether, with them scoring the 71st minute, and then us stealing their hearts away in the 93rd minute, scoring an equalizer to bring us to penalties. Cardoso scored, Milk scored, Ricardo scored, Rodriguez scored, Labo scored, Joseph saved by Thiago Saya, and Jaime finished the job, and Makeko scored, but we were ahead and we just needed to score this final goal, and we brought it home 5-4 on penalties. The 94th minute goal saved us from staying in the league. As I can reveal, we have stayed up. We took them over when they had 20 points, I believe. No, they had to be less. Took them over here. We drew 4 matches and won 3, so we had 3. Oh no, it's playoffs count. So we won 2 and we drew 2. Drew 3, and so we got 9 points. So it started. We were match game right here. We were at 20 points, and we managed to somehow finesse our way in. And it feels really bad for this team. In the final day, they were up 2-0. They were up 2-0, so I thought I was a goner. Halftime, they were up 2-0. And on the 90th minute, Rodrigo scored to send them to relegation. That is sad. That is very sad. And we just about managed to scrape it into the league. We are very happy to have done a solid job for the club to stay up. Now, will we stay there? That's a big thing because we did this almost just to save them, just to keep a job. We'll be looking for other jobs probably. I don't feel like this is the job standard that we're at right now, but we definitely are a good manager. Grant, his reputation has increased a little bit, not as much as it was, but we'll have to see because I mean, saving a team like that, and we do have some money. No, we don't have any money actually. We're in the red, so it is a tough team to stay with because the team is okay, but like I feel like we just did a Sam Olive dice from Leeds. Just come in at the end of the season as they didn't have a job, save them, and go quietly into the night and just get paid. Just get paid is what I was looking. And yeah, we'll have to see what the future holds. We're gonna see what jobs are available, and we're going to see what happens.